But here we are, so far apart, but I can still feel you near or far, so far away. I wish
Caleidra first broke into the music world in 2012. Aged just 15, she wrote a song at school which brought her to the attention of the music industry.
Sunday, it'll be available to download right across the world. Our reporter Amy Welch has been to meet her.
As the song was released, Caleidra was invited for interviews at a number of radio stations, including BBC Radio Manchester.
Hi, I'm really excited. Going on BBC Radio Manchester.
Caleidra appeared on the Becky Wants show, which on the day was being hosted by the Manchester comedian Justin Moorhouse at the newly created BBC Media City.
BBC Radio Manchester, it's 13 minutes past 5. What were you doing at the age of 15? Were you hanging out with your mates, trying not to get in trouble with the teachers? Maybe you had a weekend job in the corner shop, delivering papers. Maybe you did all those things. Maybe you were waiting for your exam results tomorrow. Well, my next guest is waiting for her exam results tomorrow, and she's also planning on releasing her debut single. Good afternoon to Oldham's very own Caleidra. Is that how we say it?
Yeah, that's right.
That day was amazing. I was on BBC Radio, and then while I was there, I got a call saying they're going out of TV were at my house. So then we rushed home, filmed an interview with them, and then while that was happening, we got a call saying we were to be on Daybreak TV the following morning. So we got a train down to London straight away to go the next morning, and it was completely crazy. 42 hours. It was incredible.
Caleidra, how are you?
I am fine, I'm really excited.
What are you more excited about, being on the radio talking about your song or your exam results?
On the radio talking about my song.
If you turn around there now through that window, is that your dad?
Yeah.
Videoing it from across
the thing. He's more excited than I am.
Is he very excited?
He's very excited.
Caleidra was also the special guest of Ian Rothwell for an hour-long special. The show was coincidentally called Kaleidoscope.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Kaleidoscope on Salford City Radio. It's Ian Rothwell standing in for Jill Bowyer this week. And on today's show, we've got a 15-year-old singing sensation called Caleidra.
Caleidra was joined by her school music teacher, Rachel Shapey, who had been instrumental in encouraging Caleidra's music.
Miss Shapey is an amazing teacher, but she's my teacher at the end of the day, so being on the radio with your own teacher was such a strange experience. I didn't even know what to call her because she's still a teacher to me, so I should call her teacher when you're on the radio.
You wrote a couple of tracks for your music coursework.
Yeah.
And one of those tracks, which you, Rachel, thought was absolutely sensational.
I did, I thought it was fantastic. And when we were marking the piece, we all actually said this would be brilliant on the radio. And it's fantastic that it actually now is.
Yeah.
Caleidra always wants to support good causes, and when asked to be on Northern Air Radio, broadcast to Manchester and Salford hospitals, she was delighted. She was interviewed by Joe Sambrook, who has worked at the station for over 20 years.
5 minutes past 8, you're listening to Northern Air Hospital Radio. I'm Joe Sambrook, I'm with you till 9 o'clock tonight. We've got special guests, we've got Caleidra, I've got it right this time. And how are you?
I'm fine.
Well, you are a bit of a, well, what can we say? A clever young lady. So you wrote a song for your GCSE. Do you want to tell us something about the song?
Yeah, the song's called With You, and I really rushed it because I spent so long on my classical one that I had no time left. So I wrote it in about half an hour and submitted it, and now it's been released.
Joe and his team do a fantastic job. They're all mostly volunteers, and to me, anyone who gives up their own time to help other people is just incredible. And it was great that they let me on the show. I met some incredible, amazing people. Yeah, it was a really good experience.
Caleidra also appeared on Oldham Community Radio, Peace FM, Canalside Radio, Ujima Radio in Bristol, and Blast 1386 in Reading with the wonderful Mark Ginn.
I would like to thank all the radio stations who had me on their shows, but in particular Dave McGeely, who is from Oldham Radio, who played my song on the radio the very first time, which was an insane moment in my life which I'll never forget. So yeah, special thanks to him.
And that's Caleidra, and that's her first single. And what's it called?
With You.
With You. How good was that? That's fantastic.
Caleidra With You on BBC Radio Manchester. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. There's a bit at the end.
With you.
How's that feel hearing that on the radio?
It's so weird.
You wrote that in a lesson in school.
Yeah.
You're 15, you recorded it, and it's going to be out on Sunday, is it?
Yeah.
It's out on Sunday. Absolutely fabulous.
That was really good.
Awesome.
6 northbound to 18 Middlewich and 19 Knutsford, and again that's causing some slight problems. And heavy through Glossop town centre, High Street West the A57, that's closed both ways because of.
For all the latest news on Caleidra, please visit www.caleidra.com.
But here